Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's just get started. So I'm going to prime my face with the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer. And I'm just going to apply that like you apply your moisturizer all over your face. Today I'm going to use a L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I use two shades because one is too light for me. So I use 208 and 210. Now I like to usually dot it all over my face, and I'm just using this. I think this is an Urban Decay. I'm sorry, an Urban Decay brush, and I'm just like patting that into my skin. You can use a beauty blender, but I wanted more coverage, so I feel like these type of brushes give me that coverage that I like. Now I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm gonna use this to do a little bit of highlighting. So I am going a little thicker with it under my eyes. I'm going to do it on the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow. And I'm going to use that same brush. I didn't love using the brush with this concealer. It just took a little bit longer. But I did press it in. And then I warmed it up with my finger as well. You're better off using a beauty blender. I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to take that banana shade and just set that concealer. Like I've told you before, I cannot bake because it really makes me dry. So this powder is good. Now I'm taking this NYX Wonder Stick. This is the contouring and highlighting stick. I probably would have chosen the darker one. I feel like this shade is a little bit more on the red side, but it worked. So I'm just, contouring with that darker shade. Now I know I'm doing this weird thing, it's just so that my nose doesn't look so pointy. Now I'm taking this brush. This is just like a dome shaped brush, and I'm just blending out that contour. You just want to make sure you blend out as much as you can. You don't want any harsh lines. And when I do the contour, I usually blend up. Now for my nose contour, I'm going down, and then I'm gonna like sweep it, like, I don't know, like to the sides of my nose. So I'm taking this shade right here, and I'm just going to layer that contour and set that cream. You always want to set the creams. I personally always like to do that because then it's just easier to blend out and it gives you more definition. I know it looks a little bit crazy right now, my nose. I usually hate doing my nose, but I'm starting to get into it. But you blend everything out at the end. I'm using this Becca palette. This is a Champagne Pop palette. I love this blush. This has to be my favorite blush. Really, Liam? This has to be my favorite blush in that palette. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush. Now I'm going to use the Champagne Pop highlight. And I'm just putting that on my cheekbones. I like to wet this as well sometimes. Now I'm taking the, oh man, I forgot the name of this one. It's like Perscata, Perscuta. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But anyway, I'm layering that one everywhere I applied the highlight. I got really close. Don't get afraid. Now I'm using my Essence Primer on my lids. Can you see how greasy my lids are? You can tell. But anyways, I'm using this also to clean up under my brows. And then I'm just going to blend that in with a synthetic brush. Alright, now I'm taking this shade from the Morphe 35F palette, I believe. And that's going to be my, I forgot what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. My base. Okay. Now I took this burgundy shade with a blending brush. And I'm just going to put that right in the crease. Just a fluffy brush back and forth. You know the drill. Now I'm going to take this shimmery copper shade, and this is more of like a shadow, but like a smudge brush, And I'm just applying that right on the lid. In tapping motions, I feel like when you tap, you get less fallout. Now I'm taking a blending brush and I'm just blending those two shades together. I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs liner and this angled liner brush. So I'm going to smudge that right in the end. And I'm going to take the brush to just extend it out to create that wing. So you want to do this a little bit at a time with this liner just because it does dry quick. So I'm just doing it in the end and then just using whatever I have on that brush to create that liner. That wing, I mean. So now I'm going to tightline in my eyes. I'm going to take this black. This isn't my favorite black. It's not that dark. But I just needed it for this, and I'll use it later on. But I just wanted to make that liner a little bit more pigmented. I'm taking that copper shade again, and I'm just using a smudge brush and applying that on the lower lash line. Now I'm taking that burgundy shade, and I don't think it's burgundy, but it's like a burnt red. And I'm just gonna intensify my crease. I'm taking a clean blending brush and just blending any harsh edges. This color is like a champagne color, and I'm gonna use that to highlight my brow bone. And of course, you want to take a clean blending brush and blend that out. Now I'm taking this more of a like pearl color, and I'm going to highlight my inner tear duct area with a pencil brush. I applied these off camera because I've done it on camera, the 614s. I think they're, I forgot the brand. I'll put it down below. I'm taking that black shade again with a pencil brush. I just wanted a little bit of extra like oomph in the end of the eye. So I'm just blending that out with a blending brush. You want to always start out with a little bit and work your way up when you're working with dark shades. Now I'm taking this telescopic mascara and just blending my lashes with the falsies. I'm going to use a lip liner Whirl. I do love to overdraw with this shade. I mean, I overdraw with everything because my lips are like non-existent. So yeah, just line your lips. And I'm using the color Myth. This color could make me look like I ate a powdered donut. So I'm just putting a little bit on. And of course, I'm going to go back with the lip liner to blend it in because it is such a light color. And now I'm going to take the Kylie gloss and literally just to make it a little bit darker. And I really love these glosses. They're not sticky at all. So this is the end of the look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on any looks you'd like to see me do next. Bye.